to cook another pudding.
Okay, what pudding are we making this time?
Banana pudding.
All right, let's have a seat and let's get going. So, welcome back everyone. Today, for Daddy and Layla's cooking hour, we are making...
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding. All right. So, we made our lemon pudding last time, and this time we're doing our banana pudding. So, what do we need today, Layla? What are our ingredients over here?
Milk.
Okay.
Some vanilla wafers.
All right.
And some Jello.
What kind of Jello?
I mean, this is the cream of the Jello. It's not Jello. It's banana cream.
Okay.
Got some whipped cream.
We got some whipped cream and
got some bananas.
we have bananas. So this is a little bit different than last time, right?
And I don't like bananas, but okay.
She is telling a story. Layla loves bananas.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, look in the camera and say I don't like bananas without smiling.
I don't like bananas.
Yeah.
I don't like them, Daddy.
So,
I don't like
bananas. We're gonna have some banana pudding. All right. So
I don't like bananas. If you don't believe me, you're all gonna get a whooping.
a whooping? All right. So
I don't know what y'all saying, but you gonna get it.
all right. Let's go ahead and make our banana pudding. So what do we need? What are the instructions for our pudding?
3 cups of cold milk. Beat it with pudding mix.
Okay. And what? You gotta let them know, because otherwise they won't know how to make it unless we tell them. So 3 cups of cold milk. Beat it with a whisk.
And beat it with for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes? Okay. So let's go ahead and get our milk.
The milk is right here, everybody.
All right. So I will
And
pour
if
the
you
milk.
see my shirt.
Oh, it's beautiful. What does it say? Tell everyone.
I don't know how to read cursive, but Daddy, daughter dance. Daddy,
Daughter dance. Was that from this year? In March?
Last year.
Last year? Let's see. Does it have the date on
I was
it?
in first grade.
Were you? Yeah. Well, that was this year. It was in March. Because we went this year and we went last year. You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Well, we got the videos to prove it. Okay.
I
don't. So tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, so that is how many cups?
2 cups.
And we need how many?
3.
Okay, so let's pour the first 2 in. Slowly. There we go. All right, so we need 1 more cup. So where do we need to fill it to?
Right there.
Right there? Okay, so I will pour. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right there? Okay. So one of the things that we had to do is we needed to figure out how much milk to buy, right? Because there are 8 ounces in 1 cup. So if you have 3 cups and there's 8 ounces in 1 cup, how many ounces do we have?
8 ounces in 1 cup?
And we have 3 cups. That's a multiple.
24!
Yes, absolutely. 3
Stop
times
doing
8.
that all the
Woo-hoo!
time! Stop! Everybody, do not blame him. He is just trying to be annoying.
So, what's really important to note there is that even with cooking, you need to know how to do math, right? That's true. So, if we have 3 cups of milk, maybe we should use how many bananas?
3 bananas.
I love it. Okay. Well, why don't you pick out the best of those bananas? Now, what we did, go ahead and pull them off. What we did is we let them ripen a little bit so they'll get a little bit sweeter, right? We didn't use the green ones, and we didn't use like the bright yellow ones. We let them get a little brown a little bit because as they turn brown, they get sweeter, right? Look, smell these bananas. Oh. That's so good. Okay, let's unpeel them all the way out and throw the peels in the garbage. Okay. Throw it in the garbage here. And then put them on the plate. Alright, so this one is a little bit more difficult than the lemon pudding because we had to do the bananas. Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Put them in the garbage, sweetie. There we go. We want to clean up as we go because once we're done cooking, the faster we can eat, the better. True?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so she is undoing the bananas. We have 3 unpeeled bananas. I will cut the first one.
I'm going to cut them.
Okay, so what I want you to do is just cut the little tips off. We won't use those little tips because that might have a little hard piece on them. We don't want people to eat that. Good. So right now Layla's cutting the little piece off the edge. Good. There we go. Is there little pieces there or is it okay?
It's okay.
So we want little thin slices, right? Not too thick. Yep, go ahead and there you go. We're going to layer it. So we want to put the same thickness as a vanilla cookie. Good job. Nope, too thick. And now cut that one in half too. So it's really important to go slow so you get this thickness that you want, right? If you go too fast, it's not going to be
You
neat.
can also do that and you cut it in half. So I like to do like this and then cut it in half.
And cut it in half? Okay. That one's still kind of thick. Try a little thinner. Thinner. There we go.
I like to do this and cut it.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. But try not to smash them. There you go. Oh, look at that. Those bananas look so sweet.
I still don't like bananas.
Okay. We'll clean our hands up in a minute.
What's your hands?
Okay. Yep, we want to be very careful when we're cutting, right? That's why we're using a butter knife for safety. Very good. Layla has got the first banana cut. Now she's got 2 more to do. Nope, don't flip that stuff around. We don't want to make a mess.
You can cut 2 at the same time.
No, let's do one at a time so we get our cuts right. Right? You are the chef. Above chefs. I am just your assistant. I am your humble assistant, Layla. Oh, look how thin she's cutting those. Boy, it's like she's a machine, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. It's like she's putting it in a machine and she's cutting them laser thin like she's got a lightsaber from Star Wars. Vroom.
They're not that thin.
Vroom.
You can make my hand.
Look at that. She is doing wonderful. Oh, wow. Vroom.
Stop doing vroom.
Wow, we got a lot of bananas. You know, I'm almost wondering maybe 3 bananas might be too much. But what's nice about this is we get a snack that's healthy because it has a banana in it, right?
That's
we get
lots
some
of
fruit.
bananas, so I think that's enough. We don't need 3.
Keep cutting. Let's see. So what we'll do is we'll put this, we won't cut this banana immediately. We'll wait and we'll see, okay? All right. So now, let's go ahead and clean our hands off a little bit. We'll put our bananas to the side for now. Okay? All right. Still recording, so go ahead and get our pudding. We're going to pour that in. And I will start the whisk.
Oh, okay.
And you were saying how many minutes?
5.
5 minutes. Okay. Make sure you shake it to the bottom. Not just the top, so when you open it, it doesn't spill. Right? Be very careful.
That's how this one smells.
Okay. There you go. Let's see. Does
Oh,
it smell good?
smells like Chex Mix.
Yeah, that one doesn't smell like the lemon one did, huh? All right. So she's doing a slow pour. Slow down the seal, sweetie. All right.
I'm going to stir.
Yep, you will stir. So, go ahead and throw that in the garbage. Did you get it all out? Okay.
Oh.
You know what? Let's go and grab the glass bowl, sweetie. That way we can get these corners. It's kind of hard when you're trying to use the whisk with a square because it's really hard to get those corners. Go ahead and set that down. Pull it closer. Set over here. Layla. Over here. There you go. So that we can pour it in, and then you can continue to stir, okay? See those clumps? We want to get all of that out of there. How am I doing that?
Just scraping. Stop. You don't need to scrape.
Well, we want to make sure we get all of this stuff out, right? So that we can get all the flavoring. All right. Go ahead and whisk it nice and slow. Okay. Go ahead and whisk.
I do not like bananas.
Slow down and get your face out of it. There you go.
I'm smelling it.
All right, tell the audience, Layla, what's going on?
We're stirring some pudding.
We're stirring the pudding?
We're stirring the mix.
We're stirring the mix. Okay. And you stir it to the bottom, right? You got to make sure all that sandy stuff is nice and smooth. And it will start to change color, won't it?
Yeah, I guess. You think it's ready now?
Not yet, because it says stir for 5 whole minutes.
Look at it.
Let's see. All right.
It's
So,
at 5.
this time we've got our big, let's clean this up just a little bit.
Actually, let's use the medium one because I don't
You
think.
think this one's too big?
Yeah, I think that one's too big.
All right. So, the chef has decided that we need to use the medium one. Tell them what we're doing.
We're making pudding stew.
And what did you decide to do?
I wanted to use the medium pan because the big one will be too much.
Well, oh, I didn't hear that. Why?
So because the pudding was not that, there's not that much pudding, so I decided to use the medium pan because the big pan is too big.
Okay. So, let's show the audience the difference.
Did you hear me?
I heard you. All right. So, we were going to use this big pan. Step aside, please, so they can see it. But she thinks that this pan is going to be too big for all of this pudding. It's not that much pudding, right? And I agree. So, we're going to use the medium pan. And just like with the other pudding, we have to first do a layer. So this time, let's layer our bottom with cookies again. And we don't have that many cookies. Here, step to the side a little bit so the camera's there. Show them what you're doing there. And you don't need to smell them all. Smelling one is fine. I know you love to sniff things. Very interesting. I guess that is the sign of a good cook, right? You are smelling for quality. Is that true?
So it smells good.
Making sure that it smells fresh. Good. All right. And we want to be careful on how many cookies we use because we have to do layers of cookies, so we don't want to run out, right?
So make spaces so we don't have to use it.
So how about we pull this over here? That way the camera can see you doing your work. Okay? All right. You don't need to smell anymore. Go ahead and put them in there. They're good. Okay? All right. Let's see. How's this looking? Ooh, look, Layla. It's starting to turn thick. Look how it's a lot harder. And look at how it pours there. All right. One more cookie. All right. So now here's what you're going to do. We don't have that many cookies left. So we got to save them for the next layer. But we can put a layer of bananas in between each cookie.
In between?
Yep, just like that.
This is going to be the worst day of my life. I mean, I do not like bananas.
Okay.
They're gimme. And sometimes they make me do that. Because they don't smell good. Okay, this is good.
All right, keep going. What would you like the boys and girls at home to know about this part here?
Never use a knife to cut bananas because knives are not that hard. I mean, bananas are not that hard.
So you just
squishy.
need a butter knife and you got to be really careful. Okay, all right. Do we have enough bananas there? All right. So now it's time for our first pour, and you're absolutely right. We don't have a lot of pudding, right? So, I'm going to layer it. We probably could have even used a smaller one, Layla. Isn't that amazing? We're getting our first layer.
Yeah, because then we want to just use the thing to scrape it out.
Yep, but we don't want to scrape it all because we still need to cover, right? Let's see. All right. So, we can give it a little shake like this to try to cover it a little bit. Doing pretty good? All right, look at that. Let's see. Let's show the audience. So we gave it a little shake and we covered the pudding and we covered the wafers, Layla. We covered the wafers and the bananas. So now it's time for another layer of cookies. Go ahead and give another layer. All right. There you go. All right, you're covering the camera. They can't see your work. There you go. All right. So we're going to use the last layer. We don't have that much pudding left. And you can push them down just gently. Not too hard, just gently. That way when we put this last layer on, yep, just gently.
I just like that?
No, gently. All right.
Like
Okay.
we can shred some. We can shred cookies on it. Like
Shred cookies?
We can shred cookie pieces on it.
You know what? We could have done that if we saw a really good way to top this recipe off is maybe we could go to the store and get another box of cookies and we put them in a plastic bag and crush them and then pour them on top. And then we'll kind of have like a cookie crust on top. That's a really good idea. I love that idea.
I was like just doing that.
Or you could do it with your hands too. All right, now
I'm gonna shred some more.
just one more because we still need some cookies left over. All right, go ahead and put those two in there.
What?
Well, we still got to put the more pudding on.
Oh.
If you shred them now, you might not see them. All right, go ahead and put some bananas back in the middle. Definitely only needed 2. Right? Because we have, look at how many bananas we have. So,
I feel like we should shred this a little bit.
so we probably in the future would want to use 2 small bananas, but we definitely didn't need 3 bananas, right? I think you called it perfect, Layla. So, listen to your chef. Your chef usually knows what's best. Layla said we needed a smaller bowl, and she was right. And she also said that we didn't need 3 bananas, and she was right about that too. All right. So
I thought you were going to say nobody knows what you just said.
So we're finishing up the last layer of our, what are we making?
Pudding.
Pudding. And she almost has the last row of bananas that she sliced really thin on there. All done? Okay. So we're going to do our last pour here. Look how thick that got, Layla. And they said ready in 5 minutes. They weren't lying, huh?
I think we need more.
I think you're right.
But we don't have more.
No, we got one big package and we thought that big package was going to do it.
Do you think we need to go to the store?
Well, we could go to the store and get one more thing of pudding. So the next time we make it, we get 2 large ones. You think that'd be enough? And then we could use the rest of the bananas?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so go ahead and kind of shake it. There you go, keep shaking. There you go. Oh, not too much. So do like this, kind of do it like an earthquake. Earthquake, 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 earthquake. And see, because Layla pressed the cookies down, then the pudding can slide on top of it. Earthquake, earthquake, earthquake. Keep shaking it. Earthquake, earthquake. Now, because it's the top layer, it's okay if it's not 100% covered because people can see the delicious pudding and the bananas and the wafers, so they know the deliciousness they're going to get. Okay? So you got the last 2 cookies and...
Shred it on.
You want to shred it on? And you have whipped cream. Oh no, we got more cookies. We found some more. You want me to help shred too?
Or we can put a smiley face and then put the pimple for the eyes.
So no shredding?
No, sure.
Okay, there you go.
You could just put a smiley face on.
Put a smiley face. Oh, and there's crumbs in here, so that will be our shred.
Yeah.
You only have 3 left. Use them wisely.
3 left. Great.
All right. So, why don't you go ahead and pour this on? Pour our shred on first. And Layla is now the chef, and she was always the chef, so now she's doing her shred design at the end. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Careful.
Don't judge
You got more.
21 minutes.
All right. Look at
That
that.
video is 21 minutes.
All right. Well, this one took a little bit longer with the bananas, right? And now she's finishing it
I'm making a
off.
pirate.
A pirate?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is pirate banana pudding.
At least I got the pimple on there, right? I'm covered in his mouth. He's like yawning.
He's yawning. Okay. Do you want to sign it with an L?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
All right, Layla is signing her work, and she did it. All right. Go ahead and hold it up and show it to the camera.
Hello. Did you like it?
That is our pirate banana pudding. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
And that took about 20 minutes, yes? Okay, we're all done.
It is 22.
So, signing off, Daddy and Layla will see you next time. What are we going to make next time, Layla?
We will see you next time making cake.
Aha! So next time we're going to bring cake to you. And what kind? Funfetti?
Funfetti.
Funfetti cake. What kind of frosting?
We're gonna use.
What color?
We're gonna use vanilla.
Vanilla? Really? Don't we usually go with like the pink frosting? Or
Yeah,
the
we're gonna use pink
pink frosting? Okay.
and draw a smiley face on it too.
And vanilla smiley face? All right. Well, it was good to be with you this week, and
Bye-bye.
we will see you next time. Signing off from the Cameron